Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my current beauty favorites. These are all products that I am ride or die for. I can't imagine ever not buying these over and over again. They will always be a part of my beauty collection. I'm obviously very pale and I have very, very oily skin, so all of these products have helped that and withheld through all of my issues. So if you'd like to see what works for me and my skin, let's just jump right in. So the first products I'm going to talk about today are primers. My favorite, of course, is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. This stuff is amazing. Now, it doesn't make any claims to help with oil or anything like that, but with my oily skin, the first time I tried it, I was amazed. I couldn't believe how much oil that normally does come through did not come through when I used this. Normally when I look at my face at the end of the day, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need to take my makeup off. You can like see your reflection in my forehead. Not literally, but you know what I mean. It was just, it's always been so bad. But I used this, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock came around and I was just like, oh my gosh. I looked in the mirror, I was like, I don't want to take my makeup off. I don't have to take my makeup off. It looked fantastic. And if you do have oily skin like me, you might be a little worried when you first put it on, like, oh my gosh, this is really slick feeling. And it feels very velvety, but it does feel very slick. But it is beautiful and it is good for so many different skin types. I've used it on several people with dry skin and it's just beautiful. And I do like it because it comes out with a little pump. And it just makes my makeup last so much longer than it does without this. So if you're still looking for a primer that you haven't found to help with your oily skin, I definitely recommend giving this one a try. My next favorite primer is from Makeup Forever, their Base Mattifying Primer. This mattifying primer takes off my oil like nobody's business. I am so oily that if I wouldn't put makeup on my face without using this, things can become quite messy quite quickly. I have to use this. I cannot skip it. It is a #1 every single time I do my makeup. You rub it on the skin and your skin just immediately starts feeling a little bit more like dry, and not in a bad way, in a good way. Like you can't rub anymore because it's not slick. There's not an oily mess on my face. I have to start like patting it into the skin. I can't rub it so smoothly anymore, and that is fantastic. That is what I need. I have so much oil on my skin, it's insane. My next favorite is the Makeup Forever's Base Smoothing Primer. I have a lot of acne scarring and just my face has got a lot of issues, and this stuff just smooths it out so nicely. I've never tried a smoothing primer better than this one. It is beautiful. And on days where I don't want a lot of makeup on but I want to look nicer, I will go ahead and I will use this and nothing else on my face as far as coverage. Anyway, obviously blush, mascara, and whatever, but nothing else to cover my face but these two, and it's beautiful. The next thing I'm going to talk about today are foundations. My #1 favorite is Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. I love this stuff. This stuff helps with my oily skin so well. I've never found a foundation that worked better than this one. It is amazing. And it is full coverage, but it's not going to be so full coverage where it's like cakey and disgusting. It's beautiful. I love, 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 love. The only thing I didn't like about it, obviously, was that it's a pour out one. But I just went to the MAC counter and bought a little pump. So, I mean, that's not a reason not to buy this stuff. It's amazing. Another issue that I have with it is a little darker for my skin tone when I'm at my palest. But some days, you know, you just drag it down as far as you can on your neck and you just roll with it because it's that good. My next favorite foundation is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. This stuff is beautiful on so many different skin types. It's just amazingly beautiful. It lies on the skin so nicely and just, it looks like your skin but just better. And it is not a full coverage. I would say it's a medium coverage, light to medium. It is definitely buildable, but it is just beautiful. And they have such a wide range of color choices. And it does come out, holy moly, that is so messy. But it does come out in a pump, which I definitely like. The next thing I'm going to talk about are concealers. My favorite concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Of course, this is everybody's favorite right now. It doesn't crease under my eyes while still providing amazing coverage. I love this stuff. The only thing I do say about it is I wish that it came in a more variety of colors, or maybe that I just don't like the colors that they have. But it's not a reason not to buy it. I love this stuff. And I do like how it comes out in a little wand like this. I love that. It just makes it for a much easier application. With pumps, sometimes you can pour out too much. With a concealer, you don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way, so I like that it comes out in a little wand. And I also like to go in with MAC's Prep and Prime highlighter in the color Radiant Rose. This stuff is fantastic because my face is so pale that when I put on foundation and then I want to highlight under my eyes and different areas of my face with my concealer, it's not really highlighting because it's so close in color that I need a little bit of help. And this stuff is so pretty. It just brightens up my skin beautifully. And I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if the camera's picking that up at all, but it is very beautiful. And my next favorite is the Max Pro Shaping Powder in Emphasize. I love this stuff. I cannot live without it. I love to take it when I'm not wearing a whole lot of makeup, when I'm just going in with those primers from Makeup Forever. And with a Sigma tapered highlighter brush, I'll just take it through my T-zone just to brighten things up under my eyes, forehead, nose, and just brighten things up, and it's beautiful. I also like it to cover things up when I go in a little bit too crazy. Like around my eyes, I'll take a little MAC 228 brush and just almost like this stuff like almost erases it. And I like to use it on the inner corners up here. Sometimes I get a little dark right there, and this stuff just brightens that up so nicely. My current favorite setting powder right now is the Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I love, that was a mouthful, that came out really awkward, whatever. I love this stuff. It makes my makeup last so much longer. I can't skip this step if I do a full face of makeup. I need this. It keeps my oil at bay so much more without this, and my makeup does not budge. And it is great to bake with, holy moly. Now, if you do have a little bit more dry skin, I would recommend trying something else. It is very drying, but with my oily skin, it is perfect. Now moving on to mascaras. My favorite high-end mascara is the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash Mascara. And they actually have two colors. You can get this in regular black or extremely black. And I have really fair skin, so I just stick with the regular black. My number one problem with mascaras is it always transfers to my skin. I have really, really oily skin, so mascara is probably more likely to transfer on my skin than maybe somebody who has dry skin. But I don't see the point in spending $20 to $30 on mascara that it's going to give me raccoon eyes anyways. This stuff does not budge. It's amazing. It does dry a little bit more stiff than other mascaras, I've noticed, but that's what I need apparently. I love it, and I love the size of the wand. I love the size of the wand. It's very, very tiny, and it's perfect for the lower lash line. I wouldn't say this is great for volume or anything like that, but it's good for length if you can figure out how to apply it nicely and make it work for you. It's great for length. I love this stuff. My favorite drugstore mascara is from Pixi. It's their It's their Lengthy Fiber Lash Mascara. I love this stuff. It is great. I don't have a problem with the little fiber lashes or whatever getting in my eyes and creating a problem. And actually, oddly enough, I really like the way it washes off, if that's, I don't know how strange that is, but I do. I love the way it washes off. I don't have to like really rub at it. I can just take some water on my fingers and just kind of like go like this, and it just flakes right off. I love it. That's really strange. It's a really strange reason to like mascara, but that is probably the main reason why I like this. And of course, it's a fiber lengthening mascara, so it just adds lots and lots of length and volume. I love it. As far as brows, my number one favorite is the Anastsia Beverly Hills Brow Definer Pencil. I love this. The shape of the pencil is just so much, it's so nice. It's so easy to get a soft line when you don't want that harshness to it. It's so easy to avoid that with this pencil. It is amazing. It comes in the shape of a little teardrop, and somehow that just works so much better. I love, 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 love it. I'm in the color taupe, and sometimes that is a little darker than I want it to be, so I will go ahead and also add a lighter powder on top, but I love this pencil. My favorite thing to contour is the Sephora contour in the color Tranquil number 26. It is a nice cool tone gray color. Since I have really pale skin, this is the thing that works best for me. I love this. I cannot live without it. I will never contour with anything ever again. It's just so perfect for creating that look of just a shadow. I love it. If I try to use any like warm brown tones, I just look muddy. I just look dirty and gross. This stuff is amazing. If you're having a hard time finding a contour that does not like look muddy on your skin because you're so pale, give this one a try. It is amazing. I will never use anything else as long as this is in store. Oh my gosh, I hope they don't ever discontinue this. Holy moly, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. Anyways, moving on. My next current favorite is the MAC's Mineralize blush in the color Warm Soul. This stuff is beautiful. I love it. I don't know how that's coming on camera, but it's just a nice peachy kind of iridescent color with little golden flakes in it, and it doesn't come out like glittery or anything like that, but it is kind of have a little shimmer to it. It is beautiful. I love this stuff. I use it every single day when I'm just doing a day-to-day makeup. It goes with so many different makeup looks. If I'm doing my makeup and I just can't find something, like none of my blushes are going well with it, this is what I turn to. It goes with everything. I love it. For highlighters, my favorite is the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Pearl. I can't open it up. It is falling apart. I've kind of been a little rough with it, but it is beautiful. If you have pale skin and you can't find something that really highlights your skin, you need this. I was actually so hesitant to buy this when I swatched it. I was like, this looks chalky. No, it is beautiful on the skin. It just gives an effortless light to your skin, and it's just so nice. This stuff I cannot live without. This one is very simple, but I just have to mention it. It is the MAC Gel Liner in the color Dip Down. I love this liner. I can't use black liners. They're too harsh on my skin. I don't like liquid liners. I feel like I don't have enough control, so I have to use a brush. And I've gone through so many different gel liners, and they just crease on my eyes. Probably because my eyelids are so oily, but this stuff does not budge. It does not crease, it doesn't transfer, it stays in place. I love this stuff. And this also seems like a very simple one, but I have to mention it. It is the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. They are such good eyeshadows for such a good price. I believe they're like $6 or something. I actually haven't bought one in so long because I've had this palette forever. And obviously I didn't buy this palette on from Makeup Geek. I just created all these little single eyeshadows in a Z palette. But the product is so amazing. You get such good pigment. They have beautiful, beautiful colors. They have so many of them, and they're such a good price. So if you're looking for eyeshadows that won't break the bank and still work beautifully, and you can pick out singles, I definitely recommend giving Makeup Geek a try. They are gorgeous. My last two products that I'm going to talk about today are not makeup, but they are definitely beauty related. My favorite way to take off my makeup at the end of the day when I have like a full face of makeup on is the Pixi Skin Treats Nourishing Cleansing Balm. I love this stuff. Well, you can't really see that, but it just looks like, it's kind of like, you can't see that at all, can you? But it's kind of like a chapstick almost. I just like to get a little scoop out, rub my fingers together, and then massage it into my face, and then take it off with a warm washcloth. And it just takes off my makeup so nicely. And I also feel like it doesn't clog my pores. That is a huge issue. I also don't do a full face of makeup every single day, so I don't use this every single day. So I don't know if it would be clogging to use every single day. I'm not sure. But with the amount of times that I use it, I don't have a problem with that. And it smells... Oh, I love the way it smells. And it is paraben free, so that's really nice. I do use a liquid makeup remover on my eyes just because I feel like that works better, and I don't know why, but the idea of rubbing mascara and glitter and stuff all over my face, I'm not about that. So I use something else to take off my eye makeup, but I use this on my face, and it is amazing. And I feel like it's not very harsh. I don't have to like really dig and scrape at it. It just comes off so nicely. The last thing I'm going to talk about is my favorite deodorant. I am so happy that I gave this stuff a try. Schmidt's Natural Deodorant, and I have the scent bergamot, I don't know how you say that. I don't know how you say anything. Oh my gosh. And lime. So it kind of smells like a bunch of limes, but I don't mind that. I don't have a problem with smelling like limes. This stuff is fantastic. It says it effectively neutralizes odor and absorbs wetness. And let me tell you, it absorbs wetness. Oh my gosh. It says it has no aluminum, no artificial fragrance, and no propylene glycol. I don't know how you say that word. But anyways, it's all natural. But this stuff is amazing. I love it. I can't imagine... It has changed my life. I used to have to like dress according to how hot it was. I mean, obviously that's what you do, but I wasn't able to wear t-shirts if it was too hot out because I would just sweat. Or I'd have to wear black t-shirts. I'd have to wear a certain color so that you couldn't see the huge sweat pits that I was carrying around. It was insane. And I don't even have to be hot. I don't have to be doing anything. I just sweat. I just sweat all day. It's so gross, I know, but I just sweat. I'm a sweaty, disgusting person. I wish I could just wipe this all over my body because I sweat everywhere. I will say that I don't think that the scent lasts all day, but that's easy. You can just go ahead and reapply it if you want to smell like fresh limes all over again. But they do have other scents. I don't know what they are. This is the only one I've tried. You can order it online, but the only store that I found it in is at Target. Formula of it is a little strange. It's very grainy, and the first time I used it, I was like, oh my gosh, this hurts. But then I read the directions, and it says to hold product momentarily to skin to soften on contact with body heat. Gently apply a small amount to underarms. Once I did that, it definitely went on a lot smoother, but it doesn't take a lot to use. and it's just amazing. I love this stuff. If you are in search for a good deodorant, I recommend going to Target and picking this one up. That is it, guys. That is it for my current beauty favorites right now. I hope that if you have some of the same issues that I do, that you give some of these products a try. They're definitely, they definitely work really well. And of course, what works for me may not work for you. Keep that in mind, that just because something works for me doesn't mean that it will 100% work for somebody else. And for anybody who is interested in these products, I will do my best to link them down below in the description bar so you know where to find them. If you're still here, I'm really glad you stuck around, and I hope you liked this video, I hope you learned something, and I hope you subscribe so I can see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Oh, yes. Yeah. I'm so hot. Oh my gosh, I am so hot. Why am I so hot? I don't remember. What was I going to say? I swear, Chad turned the heat up just to make me sweat, didn't he? That probably looked really weird. Oh, man. This is so annoying. Excuse me. Hi, guys. Welcome to my... No, that's just... Okay. I need to take my clothes off. Why am I wearing a scarf? What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Ow! Whew. I'm hot. I don't know if I'm excited or nervous, but man. Let's just don't do that. Oh my gosh, I need to start all the way over. I just need to start over. What time is it? Do I have time to start over? Ugh. Oh my gosh, I am sweating. Holy moly, why am I sweating so much? It's probably because of this. Stop it. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Ooh, maybe I should stop smiling. I hope this red lipstick doesn't make my teeth look more yellow. Thank goodness for this deodorant. That is it, guys. That is it for my current beauty favorites, right? That is it, guys. That is it for this. Oh, picture. I need a picture. Ah, don't break. Just grab another one. Oh, this is so stupid. Oh my god. How does that look? Whew. Went down the wrong tube.